I want to share with you something that I encountered recently that seemingly had nothing to do with inner work, but created this perfect analogy that I think many of you can really understand how you or others operate. This year so far, I encountered 2 injuries that resulted in excruciating pain. Both injuries for a period of time had me in a situation where it was either impossible or difficult to do just even the basic daily tasks like showering, changing, even walking. I couldn't do my breath work because breathing hurt. I didn't do my gratitude journal because holding a pen and writing also caused pain. And to do my regular practice of staying still and being in the moment and getting into the no mind space would bring more focus to the pain. Being in excruciating pain 24/7 and not being able to do basic things and taking care of myself was not only frustrating, but over the days, it started to impact my mental and emotional state. Even with years of my inner work practice, it became harder and harder to stay present and positive. I became irritable, agitated, and found myself in a negative mindset. I wanted to share my takeaways from this experience in the event that you may find it helpful. Number 1, physical pain is not just limited to physical pain. It can permeate to emotional and mental discomfort. When we are in pain, sometimes it can be extremely difficult, almost impossible to continue our inner work practices, surrendering, letting go, being positive, and being grateful. And that's okay. If that happens to you, allow yourself time to be in this space. Don't fight it. Don't force. Don't get mad at yourself or be upset yourself because you can't be in a better place. I will say that try not to be around other people during this period, since you can emit negative energy and impact other people's energy or how they're feeling. You can be snappy, short, irritable, and that's just not fun to be around. Hopefully and eventually the pain will subside. You will start getting better, which will then start to eliminate the negative feelings and the negative reactions. If for any reason it doesn't, be compassionate to yourself and tell yourself it's okay, that you're in so much pain. It's not unusual to be in a negative space. At that point, try to start shifting your focus onto more positive thoughts. Thoughts such as being grateful for the other parts of your bodies that's working properly, other parts of your body that is not in pain. If you are noticing any improvement, to be grateful for all the cells in your body working to heal you. If you have people around you that is concerned for you or caring for you, focus on the gratitude towards them. Be grateful for their support, their presence, and start focusing on more solution-based thoughts, such as making an appointment with a specialist, making an appointment with a doctor, or whatever actions you could take to help you heal or resolve the injury. Number 2, there are these phases of life, whether it's 5, 10, 15 years, I think it might be different for everybody, where your body changes. So whatever you learned up until then may not necessarily apply for present or going forward. I find myself getting injured way easier. I don't recover as fast. Your body is not the same. It's not as resilient, it's not as nimble, and it does become more sensitive to things. Whatever I learned, let's say in my 20s and 30s, is not necessarily what I need to apply in my 40s and 50s. I need to continuously be aware and present with my body, not only the inner work, but my physical body, and make adjustments as necessary. It comes down to, I only know what I know, and what I learned up until now may not apply for now in the future, and to always approach things from a I don't know anything mindset, and just be open to all possibilities and not always rely on I used to be like this, so it must mean this now. Lastly, and the most important takeaway is that how this experience of going through physical pain impacted my mental and emotional state. It is the perfect analogy to explain why some people consistently exhibit negative behaviors, spew out negative words or negative energy. Just like how I experienced this excruciating physical pain, and there were moments that was impossible to be positive and just took so much effort to just even put a smile. These people that we encounter, and I think a lot of us encounter them on a regular basis, where they are just in a bad mood, they're agitated, they're angry. You could see them sometimes from a mile away. They're huffing, puffing, they're making loud noises, or they do things in an exaggerated way to purposely make a noise to let the world know that they're angry. They are in that state because they are in pain. Think about it this way. If all your basic needs were met, you had no worries, no money problem, no relationship problem, no family problem, no job problem, everything you ever wanted, you have. You're content, you're happy, your life is great, and you wake up every morning looking forward to the day. If you were in that state, do you think you would be easily agitated, easily angered, be short-tempered? Do you think little things would annoy you? People who are at peace, content, that's full of gratitude and love are not angry, irritable people. On the other hand, people who are in pain, using my example of the physical pain, are easily agitated, easily angered, and easily in a negative space. I'm sharing this in hopes that next time you encounter a mean, unkind person who might be short-tempered or who might snap at you for no apparent reason, and you might even find yourself being triggered by that. When you look at the person, remind yourself that people who are in pain will exhibit pain. To not get pulled in to their negative energy and to react to their negative energy, and just be compassionate, to understand that they're in pain and to wish for their pain to be resolved so they don't have to be in pain and exhibit all these negative behaviors. Whether something happened to them that day, yesterday, or maybe it's something from childhood that was never resolved, they are carrying some kind of a pain. Just by being compassionate and approaching life and other people in a compassionate way, it has the power to heal not only yourself, but others. If you were only to take away one thing from this video, I hope that it is to understand that people who are in pain will exhibit pain, that you interact with people with the desire that they find love and light. I believe if we have more compassionate people in the world that approaches not only their lives, but every aspect of our lives, everything external, internal, in a compassionate way, that we could create a more beautiful, loving world. Thank you for sticking around until the end of the video, and thank you so much for being on your inner work journey. If you have any life challenges that you're stuck on, or if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, or feel free to email them to me. I'm here in hopes to provide any kind of guidance on your journey to help you heal, become a better person, to live a beautiful, peaceful, fulfilling life. Wishing you a beautiful and wonderful day, sending you love and light. Until next time, take care. Bye.